in maybe not just the music space, but obviously our favorite, your favorite, Martins, known as Very Dark Black Man, has just been arrested. Maybe not arrested is the word, but then he's been in custody. Obviously, Tonto DK has been the brain behind all of these, and all of these are all in connection towards the Mobad thingy. We saw after Mobad passed, Martins, known as Very Dark Black Man, amazing. Thank you for your time, energy, and consistency. It is really amazing to see that you guys have been doing amazing stuff for us. I want to say a big thank you. Thank you for last year. We hope that this year will be bigger and better. Just keep doing what you do. Keep sharing our content. Keep subscribing. Tell your friend, tell another friend that Ghost TV Africa got you guys covered. And it's actually amazing to see that we have big news coming to your screen in the coming days. The news is buzzing. I cannot wait to bring the news to you. Let's go straight to what the news look like. We'll begin with this one. Like I said, Martins, known as Very Dark Black Man, has just is in police custody, and then we hope to see what the result of these would be. He made a post earlier where he said if he doesn't come out by evening, we all should know that he's been arrested. And people, he called out some names. David and the likes should come through for him. And after he said that, the likes of Sheon Kuti has come out to say nothing will happen to you. Tunde Doda is solidly behind him, and some notable guys are obviously solidly behind Martins, known as Very Dark Black Man. Moving on, we'll begin with Burna Boy, the man looking like a million buck. We saw where, if I'm lying, one of the songs off the I Told Them album, I've just surpassed 1 million audio stream on YouTube. And then at the time, all songs on the I Told Them album have now surpassed that milestone. Basically, Burna Boy really is amazing. On all DSPs, he has proven that he is the GOAT, basically. And name it from Spotify to Apple Music to Boomplay to YouTube Music to YouTube videos, like everywhere. This guy has proven that if you're talking about top five, if I'm not in top two, I'm top one. That's how big he is. And obviously, his consistency has paved way for him. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy about to be, why the whole Jamaica thing is still buzzing. Steph London and Jeddah Kingdom recall that by 8 p.m. this night, we're going to see the funeral arrangement, the funeral plans that Steph London has towards Jeddah Kingdom. But then, while all of that is buzzing, we're saying another Jamaican lady came out to make her intentions known to Burna Boy that she also wants to be in the net of Burna Boy. Obviously, it looks now as though Burna Boy has a thing with Jamaican Lady, not just Jamaican Lady, but then thick Jamaican Lady. And this one she seems to that yes, I could just be that person, and then she's trying to lock it towards Burna Boy. Will Burna Boy reciprocate this part to her? Let us wait and see. We saw the video for Do I Remix came out, and obviously Burna Boy team announced earlier today that 6 p.m. the video will be out, and this time they did not disappoint like Giza. They came out and the video was an amazing one. Trust me, very simple video, but it passed all the message that we all need to see. Burna Boy obviously came through, killed it. Burna Boy in video shoot, I kind of feel like Burna Boy would do as an actor because his video shoots acting have been amazing. He portrays his character very well. No, like there's no way you watch a Burna Boy video and feel like he should have done something more. He's doing everything physically, and that was how cool it was. Very simple videos. We saw Burna Boy began, and obviously Fino came through. Very easy dynamics, simple shots, simple basic elements, and at the same time, very classy. And obviously, the brain behind this video is Director Pink. And from Pink Line, we saw where she came through, did an amazing one. Now, for the Do I initial song, she also was the director of the video, and it's just normal that she would come through for the remix of this one. Amazing one, and then we on the same Burna Boy, Fino, you guys should do more songs together. Moving on to the cat and rat at the time, talking about Davido and Tiwa Savage. Amazing friends at the point. We saw a video making the round today where Tiwa Savage came out at Davido at 10 when Davido celebrated his 10 years on stage at the time. And then she said when she came back to Nigeria, she was staying at Davido's crib in Lagos at 1004 at the time. And fast forward from that time till now, they are looking like they never had anything together, with them calling out themselves and saying all manner of names to us. Davido, for a person, has not made a word or a comment over all of this. But then Tiwa has written a petition against Davido, and apparently there was an alleged chat that came out today where she called him names and all of that. We can't wait to see where this is heading to. Moving on, we saw Tiwa Savage yesterday coming out to say she had big news for her fans, and that's for today. All of that, Davido is still doing massive numbers, because we saw on Pandora, Davido has surpassed 185 million streams as a lead artist on Pandora. Recall, Pandora is only available in the US. Still on Davido, we saw two versions of Sensational currently charting inside the top 100 of USA Amazon overall chart. Davido, we saw Chris Brown, Davido, and Lil J at the time making an amazing song called Sensational off the 1111 album, and that song has been doing good. We saw two versions of the song currently is charting in the top 100 of the USA Amazon charts. Moving on, we saw touch out Big Brother at the point. Now, this is a very dicey one, because we know at the point Tasha so loved Davido, and she even went as far as tattooing Davido's picture in between her cleavage at the time. And fast forward to recently, we've seen her had like a U-turn where she said she was going to use a laser to take out the tattoo, and we've seen her coming out to call Davido names after the Davido and Fina thingy. She came out, called Davido's name, bashed him back and forth, and over the situation with Tiwa Savage, she also came out again to say, "Na them rush go Mohbad candle night, oh, but they are bigger bullies. It is not me, Big 2024. We call out any magas, BS, nobody they feed anybody." Obviously, she said, obviously at the point you saw Davido coming out for Mohbad for the candle night, Tasha did not see that as anything good. She came out to say that is just clout chasing, because why come out for someone who was bullied when you again are the bully? This is what Tasha meant by the streets. We saw a keke rider in Lagos where he had Davido's picture all over the interior of his keke. Now, before Davido announced his album at the time, we saw where, truth to the not, Davido gave a keke rider the sum of about 1 million naira thereabouts for having his pictures in his keke. This person has done the same. Now, keke means tricycle for those who are not in Nigeria, but this person has done the same thingy where he has Davido's picture everywhere in his tricycle, and people attention were called to it. At this point, will Davido give him money or not? Obviously, let's wait and see what this one will pan out for this person. But then, just amazing to see that people will go at any length just to show their love for their fave. Davido has announced that he would be doing the Aqua Arena on the 31st day of January, and that's in France. He has announced that one today. He's going to be doing the Aqua Arena for the Timeless Tour, and obviously we're not forgetting that 28th of January he's also going to be at the O2 Arena in London. When he made this image, there was a disclaimer somewhere. We saw where for the France Aqua Arena, at the top right, we saw where there was a price tag to that of €7, and then for O2 Arena there was £7, and that already spurred out reaction saying, why would Davido have a show and then ticket to go as low as £7, €7? That's about 7,000 naira, 7,005 at most. 8,000 naira. If you're going to do that, why not just do it in TBS and have your, But then that was not the case, because if you go for the site, you're going to see tickets going as much as 115 euros, 99.40 euros, 90.60 euros, 73 euros, and 59 euros for the list seat. So basically, that picture was not as accurate. I think it's just part of the graphics, but then for the price, you cannot get to Davido's space with 7, not even 10, not even a €20 and £20. Tiwa Savage finally come through with a big announcement, and this time she came out to say, "Guys, I'm so excited that my first feature film, Water and Gary, will be released this year through Prime Video." Basically, our announcement has been
The announcement she had for us was the fact that our Water and Garen movie was going to be out, and basically this was a movie that she has announced since last year. Basically, we are all waiting to see what this one. This movie was initiated after or during our Water and Gary tour, and that's for last year. And then people were waiting to see what this one was going to pan out to be. But then fast forward to this year, it has been confirmed that Prime Video are going to be collaborating with her to air this movie. Basically, we are can't wait to see Tiwa Savage on screen. Amazingly, it's going to be an amazing one. And having this lady on screen, trust me, we've seen her performing on stage in tours, dancing, but then acting. Last year, Kit was dragged heavily back and forth over some conversations with Barry Tiger and John Gudu, and back and forth. This year again, Kita is choosing to go the same route of being dragged. We saw where Keta actually premiered a new song of nursery rhyme, basically a very simple nursery rhyme, and who sat and watched my infant very popular rhyme when we were in school, and then he made a song out of that, which was about taking the wheelchair about. But then we saw Okomori who came out to say he was the first person who initiated the song. Now, two adults fighting over nursery rhymes does not make any sense because in the first place, the song does not make sense, and then you see some of them saying I have the song first. Keta copied me. Keta is saying, no, it's my song, back and forth. But regardless, we're saying that Okomori actually came out to say, or he has a proof that he actually has the song before Keta actually went that same route. So he's saying Keta should drop it because he was not going to accept it and was going to go the legal route. Moving on, we saw Flavour, tonight's Flavour. Amazing guy. One of the Flavour is low key underrated, but obviously silent achiever. We've seen him just coming in today. He just gifted himself for the new year a Rolls Royce Koninka. Now, this is the same vehicle BURNA Boy gifted Steph London. What about 500 million naira, which has made everywhere in Jamaica on fire. Basically, Jada is vexing, Steph London is falling the fire and all of that. But then Flavour have said, BURNA Boy, I won't buy that for a girl, I'll buy it for myself. And that's a very beautiful one. A white Rolls Royce. Indeed, Afrobeat is paying everyone who is consistent at it. Finally, we have Mubad as the last guy on the news. We saw Mubad father speaking with TBC correspondents today, where he said, yes, he has been the one delaying the funeral, and he will keep on delaying the funeral until DNA is done and the autopsy result is out. If any of these two things are not carried out, Mubad's body will not be buried. He said the body was buried initially and then it was exhumed back for reasons which the public all knows, and he's just thinking that why bury this boy in a hurry when we've not really attended to the issue. So basically, we have to have an autopsy result out, which the government are currently on, and then a proper DNA has to be out. He also went on to say if the DNA is out and they feel like they're not okay with it, he was going to go to a private hospital to make sure that the DNA is out and is accurate as possible. He said, the reason being that when Liam was born, he was supposed to be the one with the placenta because the father side are the one who handles placenta from his community or village. But then he have said, just when he was about to go there, Mobat called him and said they shouldn't worry. And he did not see that as a big deal. But after Mobat's wife has been talking about that, he just discovered that that could be a conversation, and he was going to see to the end of it. So basically, for now, Mobat's funeral is going to be pending because the father have said no burial until we've seen the DNA results and the autopsy results coming from Mobat's father. My name is Taki. Catch you guys in the very next one.